Welcome to ClubEvent. I'm going to show you creating a complex ticketed event. This is based on the archery competition that we run annually in my archery club. So I'm going to press create and create a ticketed event. Fill out some of the details. The event is in July next year. Assembly is at 10 o'clock. And it's a 2-day event, but just going to set this duration to 8 hours. And we're holding it in the Warren. Things clear. I'm going to add in a description. Now I can do a full rich text description there with bold and italic and links, etc. So I'll come back and edit that in a bit. This button here allows me to show it on the web and iCal feeds. If I press save, it'll be shown immediately. If I want to do more edits, I can uncheck this, come back later. Next box, I can allow ticket holders to see who else has bought tickets. What I do want to do is set up an organizer email address for people to contact. Any questions? And I also want to put in a prospectus or a link to a prospectus. And for this, I'm using a link to a Google document. I will want to come back here and add in a link to the catering menu. Now this isn't an invitation event, it's a ticketed event, so I do want to send reminders to attendees, i.e. people who bought tickets 1 week and 1 month before the event. And then I want to look at the ticket details. So I can set an open date, which is when people are allowed to start purchasing tickets. I'm going to leave that blank for now. I do want to set a close date, which is when people can stop buying tickets, or they're not allowed to buy tickets after this date. And I want that to be, that's a week before the competition, so that we get a chance to set up the target lists. I don't mind how many tickets people buy each, but I do want to set up a number of ticket types. So I'll set up one, and then we'll pause and I'll do the rest. So it's a 2-day ticket for £18. And we'll just pause while I fill out the rest. So there's my ticket set up. Adult 2-day, 1-day tickets, junior 2-day, 1-day tickets. But I do want to collect a bunch of information from each ticket holder. So this is where I can do this. First of all, we'll set up some names. And I can make these fields required. I can also make them fixed, which means people can't come back and edit them in the future. And I can also make fields apply to certain ticket types only. So again, I'm going to set up a few ticket fields and then I'll come back to you in a second. Okay, we've set up lots of per ticket data. The order of these can be changed by clicking this button here. The order is important in that it's the order the user has asked for the details, but it's also the order the columns will come out when you export your spreadsheet, when you want to collate the results or create a registration sheet. I've got one more field to create just to show you the flexibility. Going through these: first name, surname, bow type, that's a drop down, gender, age class, peg, most of them are drop downs, a club. What I also need to do though is I've got 2 or 4 ticket types, but some of them are 1 day, some of them are 2 day. So if someone has a 1-day ticket, I want to know what day they're shooting on. So I can say day shooting, and I want this to be a drop down. So there's a whole bunch of fields you can choose, or field types you can choose from there. Saturday or Sunday, and this is a required field, but I only want to apply it to the one-day ticket types. So that means if I apply for a 2-day ticket, I won't see this field. So that's my ticket types complete. Or not my ticket type, sorry, my ticket information complete. Now I want to mark the event as paid, which means I can collect credit card payments through ClubEvent, but I also want to allow people to pass me payments in other ways. So I can put in here, if I'd like, bring cash, pay into club account. Now what you put in this field will be emailed to someone after they bought a ticket and said they'll pay later. So at that point they'll be sent an email saying this is the details of the account I want you to put money into. So there's no problem putting your account details there. It won't be shown on the web page. It'll only be sent to people when they need the information. So that's the event set up. I'll save that now, and you'll see there in the app you can see the sort of summary of the event. There's a link there, get a ticket. So people using the app, users using the app, can also link to the ticket site, and I'll show you that in the next video. Thank you for watching.